Good morning, teacher. My name is Mateo Mosquera, and now I'm going to present the Macbeth book by William Shakespeare. Okay, what is William Shakespeare? In summary, William Shakespeare was born in April 1564. He was, in English point of action, considered the most important writer in the English language and one of the most famous in the world literature. You can see. Okay, in the Macbeth book, uh, Macbeth and Banquo are generals of Duncan, King of Scotland. They returning from a victorious battle against the rebels. Macbeth and Banquo find themselves at one with three witches who prophesy that Macbeth will be first Thane of Cawdor and later King of Scotland, and that Banquo will overthrow kings, even though he cannot be king. Tempted Tempted by prophecy and by Lady Macbeth, who sets ambition in her husband, Macbeth murders Duncan, who had stayed in his castle this night. Eh, King Malcolm and Donalbain's sons flee, and Macbeth says to the crown. But there is still an obstacle in Macbeth's path, Banquo's fame. So Macbeth decides to make Banquo and his son flee disappear. Banquo dies, and Flames manages to escape. Pursued by and Flames manages to escape. Okay. Pursued by the specter of Banquo, who appears to him that only someone during a banquet. Macbeth consults the witches, who tell him to care of Macduff. Also told him only someone not born of a human could be Macbeth and that he will only beat him. When the Birnam forest moved and attacked it, the firstborn and legitimate heir to murder King Malcolm begins to recruit an army in England to regain the throne. Knowing that Macduff has joined the legitimate prince, Macbeth has Lady Macduff and her children murdered. Okay. Yes. Lady Macbeth, who had fallen from her knife when trying to murder Duncan and see him for a moment in her own father, loses her mind and finally dies. Macduff and Malcolm's army attack Macbeth Castle. Passing through the Brynian forest, each of the soldiers cuts a branch and they advance to a dozen men. Oh. In the final attack, Macduff, who was not born of woman but of a corpse that was taken from the womb when his mother had already died, kills Macbeth. Therefore, the prophecies that seemed impossible to fulfill are fulfilled, and Malcolm ascends to the throne. This is the history of Macbeth. It's very, very, very interesting. Okay, now I'm going to start with the questions of Macbeth history. First, physiognomia is a term that refers to the struggle between the forces of good and evil within some bodies. So, explain your perception about this process in Shakespeare's work Macbeth. Okay, in my opinion, Macbeth suffers an internal struggle with her feelings of ambition. Therefore, Macbeth murders many people and is controlled by power. This is the question one. And okay, second question: does the place present a view of society or political power? So, what is it? Explain. Okay. In my opinion, he talks about a political power where King Macbeth, to reign over all um, Scotland, changed his destiny to stay with the reign and the power over the people. Okay, the third one: what role does nature and the natural play in the story? Macbeth is a story that talks about monarchy, kings, and princes that conquer the kingdoms. But the witches' prophecies show the fantastic part in this history. Okay, therefore, Macbeth has a natural part and a natural part. And in conclusion of this history, Macbeth book is full of teachings about drama, what different evil acts caused by your emotions and cause you. Uh, what was the book like? Um, I like the drama from the first verses until the prophecy is fulfilled. I would recommend, yes, I recommend you because uh, it is a book of full of teachings and full of drama and adventure, where you have more and more intrigue in what will happen to Macbeth. And this is my recommend. Macbeth is a beautiful, beautiful book. Um, I recommend you, and thank you for your attention. Thank you, teacher. I don't have a good audio, but I use a microphone. I don't know. Thank you uh, for your attention and goodbye.